Welcome, dear one, to this moment of connection. I know that life can sometimes feel uncertain, and you may find yourself questioning the flow of abundance into your life. Perhaps there are moments when you feel that something is missing, or that no matter how hard you try, the world around you seems a little out of reach. Let me gently remind you that abundance is always available to you. It is not something distant or unattainable. It is already yours. In this space, we will explore how to unlock the flow of abundance that is destined for you with a simple but profound tool, the power of visualization. I invite you to release the heaviness of the day and take a deep breath, feeling the air filling your lungs. With each breath, allow yourself to sink deeper into this moment of peaceful presence. This is a space where you are free to be exactly who you are, where you are, without judgment. Allow yourself to relax as you settle into the comforting idea that abundance, in every form, is within your reach. You are deserving of all that life has to offer. No matter what your past has been, or the stories you may have believed about what you are worthy of, it is time to embrace the idea that you are here to receive. The universe is abundant, and it is only waiting for you to open yourself to its flow. Abundance is not just about material wealth, though it can certainly include that. It's about the richness of life itself, joy, love, health, peace, and all the beautiful experiences that make life so precious. It's about feeling nourished, supported, and filled with the endless possibilities that await you. As we move through this practice together, know that your worthiness is inherent. The flow of abundance is already yours to experience, and all it takes is the willingness to believe it and open yourself to receiving it. Abundance is not something that comes and goes. It is an ever-present energy. However, our connection to it can be blocked by our own limiting beliefs, fears, or negative patterns. Often, we mistakenly place our happiness and fulfillment outside of ourselves, thinking that we must wait for something external to change before we can feel abundant. This, my dear one, is where visualization can help. It is a tool that allows us to begin seeing and feeling the abundance we desire right here, right now, in the present moment. Visualization is a powerful tool that aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions to manifest the life you truly desire. It is not just about imagining a future vision. It's about feeling the reality of that vision as if it is happening right now. Your mind, body, and spirit are interconnected in a way that is nothing short of miraculous. What you think, you create. What you feel, you draw closer to you. And what you visualize, you begin to manifest. When you visualize, you are actively shaping your reality. You are aligning your inner world with the outer world, which allows you to bring your dreams into fruition. This process is natural and accessible to everyone. You do not need to be an expert to experience the magic of visualization. All you need is an open heart and the willingness to see the world as abundant, as rich, and as full of possibilities. Your mind, dear one, is your greatest tool. It has the power to create the life you desire. And when you learn how to use it with intention, your world begins to shift. When you begin to visualize abundance, you start by creating a picture in your mind of what you desire. But it's more than just an image. It's about truly feeling the joy and gratitude of having what you want right now. The key to visualization is not to think of it as something that will happen in the future, but as something that is already happening. You see, your mind does not know the difference between what is real and what is imagined. The more you feed your mind with positive, abundant thoughts, the more your life begins to reflect those thoughts. Visualization is a tool that aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions to manifest the life you truly desire. It helps you to focus your energy on the things that truly matter to you, and it draws more of those things into your life. Whether you're looking for love, wealth, peace, or happiness, visualization helps you focus on the abundant life you want to create. And in doing so, it helps you tap into the universal flow of abundance that is always there for you. Think of it like planting a seed in a garden. The seed you plant today doesn't sprout immediately, but if you tend to it with care, watering it with positive thoughts and nurturing it with your faith and trust, over time it will grow into something beautiful. Just like that, your visualizations are the seeds of your future. And as you nurture them with love and belief, they will eventually bloom into the life you've always desired. To truly connect with abundance, visualization allows you to feel the energy of that connection. It's not just about seeing the material things you want, but about feeling the emotions that accompany those things. Picture yourself living the life you want, not just what you'll have, but how you'll feel when you have it. Imagine the joy, the gratitude, the peace that fills your heart. That is the essence of abundance, the feeling that you are full, whole, and complete, just as you are, right here and right now. Abundance is a state of mind and a state of being. When you align your thoughts and emotions with the energy of abundance, you begin to see more of it flowing into your life. You start to notice opportunities, people, and experiences that you may have overlooked before. The universe, you see, is always offering you abundance, but sometimes we are too caught up in our old ways of thinking to see it. Visualization helps you break free from the limitations of the past and step into the limitless possibilities of the present. Remember, abundance is not something to be chased or earned. It is already here, and it is simply waiting for you to recognize it. Visualization is your way of connecting with that abundance, aligning your mind and emotions with the flow of life, and allowing yourself to receive all the good that is already available to you. It is a practice that helps you tap into the energy of abundance and invites that energy into your life. As you continue this practice of visualization, begin to focus not just on what you want, but on how you feel when you imagine having it, when you connect with the feelings of abundance, whether it's the joy of financial freedom, the peace of health, or the love of meaningful relationships. You are activating the universal flow of abundance within you. The more you connect with these feelings, the more you align with the abundant energy that is always available to you. And the more you align with this energy, the more it will flow into your life. This is the beauty of visualization. It is a simple but powerful way to begin attracting what you desire into your life. You see, abundance is not a destination, but a journey. And as you visualize and feel the abundance that is already yours, you are walking that path toward greater fulfillment, joy, and prosperity. Let's begin with a gentle truth. Resistance is not something to be feared. It is simply a signal, a whisper from within, that something in the mind is holding tightly to an old pattern. And that's okay. There is no need to be upset with yourself or feel discouraged when resistance shows up. It means you're growing. It means you're stretching into something greater than what you've known before. Resistance is part of change, and it often shows up when you're on the edge of something wonderful. When it comes to visualization, resistance may come as doubt, disbelief, or even discomfort. You might find yourself thinking, "This is silly," or "It won't work for me." These thoughts aren't bad. They've just been with you for a long time, protecting you in the only way they knew how. But now you're choosing a new direction. You're choosing to see beyond those old limits, and that decision opens a new door. Let's pause for a moment and take a gentle breath. Let it out slowly. Just that small act tells your mind, I am safe, I am okay, I am here. This calm place within is where you begin to gently observe the beliefs that may be holding you back. Ask yourself softly, what do I believe about wealth and abundance? Let the answers come without judgment. Some might feel heavy, some might feel surprising, but all are welcome here. Many of us grew up hearing ideas that made us feel small in the presence of money or success. Maybe we were told it was wrong to want more. Maybe we saw people suffer for wealth and believed it would cost us our peace. These ideas root themselves quietly in the mind and live there, often unseen. And when we begin to dream of something better, when we visualize abundance, they rise up to be seen. They don't do this to punish us. They simply need love, attention, and understanding so they can be released. You don't have to fight your resistance. You only need to see it clearly and respond with love. This is why awareness is powerful. When you become aware of a thought that limits you, you can gently say to it, "Thank you for showing me where I'm ready to grow." That alone begins to shift everything. You are not your thoughts. You are the presence that sees them. And from that place, you can choose a new direction. Let's take another breath together. Breathe in peace. Breathe out all pressure. Now place one hand over your heart and feel the warmth there. You are already doing the work. You are becoming more and more aligned with the abundant life that is waiting for you. Visualization is not about pretending. It is about choosing to see a deeper truth, that the life you long for is not outside of you, but within you, ready to be expressed. Now let's begin exploring how to gently use visualization to shift those old beliefs. Visualization works because the mind does not fully separate between what is imagined and what is experienced. When you close your eyes and see yourself in a space of peace, confidence, and wealth, your nervous system begins to relax. Your body responds as though it is already real. And in that state of calm, you become open to new possibilities. The body, mind, and spirit begin to work together in harmony. This is why we don't need to force the images when we visualize. We don't have to make things happen. We simply allow the images to rise gently from within. Let them feel soft and safe. You might picture a place where you feel completely supported, where you are free to receive. You might see yourself walking with ease through your day, smiling as blessings flow your way. There's no right or wrong here, only what feels nourishing. And as you begin to see those images, let your feelings join in. Feel the peace of being supported. Feel the ease of knowing that good things are coming to you now. Let your heart expand with trust. This is the real power of visualization, not the image itself, but the feeling it brings into your being. These feelings are what attract abundance to you, because you are no longer reaching from lack. You are receiving from love. You may wish to speak softly to yourself during these moments. You can say words like, "I am open to receive," or "It is safe for me to prosper," or "Abundance flows to me with ease." Let these words be like gentle hands, holding and guiding you into a space where resistance fades and trust grows. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you love deeply. That kindness alone can transform your inner world. Over time, as you practice this kind of visualization, you'll begin to notice changes in how you feel and how you respond to life. You'll find that old thoughts of doubt lose their power. You'll become less reactive and more peaceful. You'll notice moments of joy arising from within for no reason at all. These are signs that your inner world is shifting. And as your inner world shifts, so will your outer experiences. Abundance is not something you chase. It's something you align with, and visualization helps you do just that. When you visualize, you are turning your attention toward what you want to create instead of what you fear. You are no longer living from the past. You are stepping into your future. You are creating a new pattern, one of ease, love, and receiving. This is your natural state. You are not asking for something unnatural. You are simply remembering what it feels like to be whole. Feel that now. Take a breath and let yourself rest in this truth. You are already enough. You are already connected to everything you need. Visualization is simply the tool that helps you remove the clouds so the sunlight can shine through. And the more you use it with patience and love, the more you'll see that your reality begins to reflect your inner vision. Let your visualization be a sanctuary, a sacred space you return to not because something is missing, but because everything is available. When you close your eyes, you are not escaping reality. You are co-creating a new one, a reality where you are supported, seen, and blessed. This is your power. This is your gift. And with every breath, you are growing stronger in your ability to live from it. As you begin to welcome this practice into your daily life, even just a few minutes a day, trust that it is working. Even when you can't see the results right away, know that something inside you is shifting. The universe responds to the energy you carry, not the words you say. And when your energy is aligned with peace, love, and joy, abundance becomes the natural result. There is nothing you need to fix. There is nothing you need to chase. You only need to allow. Let visualization be your gentle way of allowing. Let it soften the resistance and open you to receive. Everything you've been asking for is already on its way. With every visualization, you are stepping closer to the truth of who you really are, someone deeply worthy of living a beautiful, abundant life. As we continue on this journey, I want to remind you that consistency is key. Sometimes, when we begin to practice something new, especially something as profound as visualization, we might feel as though we're not making any progress. Doubt can creep in, and we may wonder, is this really working? Am I doing it right? It's completely normal to feel this way. And it's also part of the process of transformation. The important thing to remember is that healing and growth are not always linear. Just because you don't see immediate changes doesn't mean that something isn't happening. You are planting seeds, and even though you might not see the flowers sprouting right away, trust that they are growing beneath the surface. Just like the roots of a tree, the transformation is happening in ways you might not yet be able to see with your eyes. But that doesn't make it any less real. The universe works in subtle, beautiful ways. When doubt arises, don't judge it. Simply acknowledge it. Thank it for showing you where you might need more love or patience, and return to your practice of visualization. Each time you return to that peaceful space within, each time you visualize abundance and trust that it is already yours, you are strengthening the connection to your desires. Over time, as you continue this practice, you'll find that your doubts start to fade. They no longer have the power they once did. You might also begin to notice that your thoughts, feelings, and actions start aligning more naturally with the abundance you are inviting into your life. You may find yourself making decisions that feel more aligned with your true desires. Perhaps opportunities that once felt out of reach begin to flow more easily to you. The more you visualize and embody the feelings of abundance, the more you start seeing evidence of that abundance in your life. Consistency doesn't mean forcing yourself to practice visualization every moment of the day. It simply means choosing to return to this practice regularly, even if it's just for a few moments each day. The more you nurture it, the more natural it will become. And as it becomes more natural, you'll begin to live from a place of ease, knowing that your desires are on their way to you. You won't have to chase after them. They will be drawn to you because you are living in alignment with them. In the beginning, it might take a little more effort to visualize, but with time, it becomes easier, and soon it becomes second nature. It becomes a part of how you interact with the world. You'll find yourself visualizing abundance in the morning, seeing opportunities in the evening, and trusting the process throughout the day. The more you trust this process, the more the universe will support you. Remember, it's not about pushing or striving, it's about allowing and receiving. Visualization is not just about achieving wealth or material success. It's about creating a life that feels rich in peace, love, and joy. It's about inviting abundance in all forms: love, health, relationships, creativity, and peace of mind. Abundance isn't just about having more money or more things. It's about living in a state of flow where everything you need is always available to you. And as you visualize this flow, you align with it. Over time, you'll notice that you are less concerned with what you don't have and more focused on all the wonderful things that are coming your way. You'll start to see the little blessings, like a smile from a stranger or an unexpected opportunity, that are reminders that abundance is always present, even when it doesn't look like what you expected. Visualization opens your eyes to these small moments of magic and joy, reminding you that you are constantly being supported by the universe. As you continue on this journey of visualization, remember that you are worthy of every blessing that comes your way. You are worthy of all the abundance the universe has to offer. Trust that your desires are already on their way to you, even if you don't yet see them with your physical eyes. The universe is always working in your favor, and every time you visualize your desires, you are aligning yourself with the flow of abundance that is your birthright. You do not need to know exactly how everything will unfold. The how is not your responsibility. Your job is to focus on the feeling of abundance, peace, and joy, and to trust that the universe will bring the details into alignment. The more you practice this, the more you'll notice the synchronicities, the divine timing, and the magic that unfolds in your life. Now let's end with a simple affirmation. I invite you to say this to yourself now and carry it with you throughout your day. I am open to receiving all the abundance the universe has prepared for me. I trust in the process and believe that everything I desire is already on its way. Feel the truth of those words as you say them. Allow them to fill your heart with warmth and peace. Trust that you are already aligned with the abundant life that awaits you. As you continue to visualize and embrace your worthiness, remember that this is your path to transformation. You are creating the life you've always dreamed of, one small step at a time. Keep going. The universe is waiting to give you all that you've asked for. Trust the process. You are loved, you are supported, and you are worthy.